What's up, YouTube? How y'all doing today? Coming at y'all with another video. It's been a minute since I've done some reactions, so I was like, you know what? Let's get back on that. So, but this is gonna be different. Like, I don't really know what to react to, y'all. Like, if I'm gonna be honest. So, like, I saw this video. I'm a Laker fan. It's like, you know, 2020 champs, yes sir. And I was thinking about like, what do I react to? And then I saw this. I was like, I want to watch this. You know, moving forward, see the Lakers' future. But and I also like, I've been wanting to get more into like, get more basketball people, you know, and like, as far as like, mainly on my Twitch, because you know I like talking about basketball and stuff, like talking about my Lakers, and so I figured, why not make a YouTube video on like basketball related bits. And you know, y'all know that I never do that because there's not a single video on my channel about basketball. But I was like, you know what, we gotta start somewhere. So you know, if you like basketball, if you're watching this video, you fuck with basketball, hit the subscribe button. That'd be cool. Actually, you know what? Fuck the subscribe button. Just go to my Twitch. I'll put a link in the description because you know I want to be able to talk to you about basketball. You don't have to be a Lakers fan, you know. I mean, that'd be cool. But if not, you know, just don't be a Clipper fan. That's it. I'm just kidding. I'm just playing. I don't know. If you're a Clipper fan, you're probably not watching this or something.
Hello, Lakers Nation.
Honestly, if you anything but a Lakers fan, you're probably not like, you don't give a shit about this video. So, yeah, I don't know. That's basically all I gotta say. So I'm gonna watch this. I don't know. If y'all don't like this video, well, you know, figures. I've never done some shit like this in my life before. But anyway,
welcome into the LakersNation.com YouTube channel where we look at everything through purple and gold lenses.
I don't think I've ever seen anybody react to like,
oh boy, do we have some
type of
things to talk about today. You want to talk free agency? You want to talk about trade rumors?
Yes.
Rob Pelinka just threw some gasoline on those fires with some comments that he made on the Woj Pod with Adrian Wojnarowski. I think he just revealed the Lakers' plan for the future. I'm excited to dive into it. Of course, we are still celebrating the 2020 NBA Championship.
Yes, sir.
Number 17.
Number 17, baby.
They've got to be looking ahead.
Yo, Celtics, you scared? Yeah, last time y'all won some shit was like in what, fucking 08? Yeah, pretty sure. Yeah.
You gotta be planning out a year from now, 2 years from now, 3 years. If you're not, you're gonna be in big trouble moving forward. So not a surprise that Pelinka already has his eye on what this team is going to look like.
Come on, just speed it up, my guy.
In the future. We're going to dive into it, but first, quick reminder, subscribe right here to the Lakers Nation YouTube channel, and don't forget, ring that notification bell right over there. Okay, so Pelinka had been talking about flexibility and how important it was that the Lakers were able to pivot after missing out on Kawhi Leonard last offseason. They had been hoping to land a third star, but they had a fallback plan. They had a plan B, and obviously things worked out. They helped.
If you're a Laker fan, who do you want them to sign? I know I want them to re-sign Rondo for sure. KCP. Honestly, KCP in the regular season was like, like I had high hopes when we signed him like 2 years ago or something. The first time from Detroit, I was hyped. Like I was looking at my mixtape, I was like, yo, this man finna be clean. And then, you know, when he came to Lakers, he kind of like, you know, shut the bed. But then he started working out with Lethal Shooter. And then low key, man, I mean, in the finals, you know, you already know, he's fucking spanked the Miami Heat. So honestly, like, yeah, I want KCP back, no cap. Rondo, KCP, Dwight. I'd want Dwight. But if not, I want Nerlens Noel for center. Not gonna lie, that man would be clean. I'm gonna shut up.
Because, but here's what Pelinka said about their planning and everything moving forward with LeBron and Anthony Davis.
Next offseason, not this free agency, but next free agency, bro. We got some big names coming up. Giannis' ass, Kawhi. I think PG. Yo, fuck PG. Honestly, fuck Kawhi. Like I respect Kawhi. Like, you know, like I don't hate either of them two, but it's like, Kawhi really clapped the Lakers, making us wait, so we didn't get any free agents last year. So, you know, low key, like, I like Kawhi, but like, yo, fuck you, dude. PG, I mean, you know, I'm not even gonna say nothing because, you know, he's already heard it all. If anything, that man's getting cyberbullied. And then who's the last one? Giannis would be cool. So,
we pivoted quickly and we had our.
Who, if you don't like Giannis, like, just as a person, like, as his game, you know, like, how can you not like his game? You know, he's a pimp. Like, yeah, he can't shoot, but like, beyond that, like, as a person, bro, that man is fucking hilarious, dude. How, like,
chessboard sort of set.
I'm getting off track. Anyway, I'm gonna stop pausing.
The players we wanted to get.
Wait, hold up, chill.
We pivoted quickly and we had our chessboard sort of set with the players we wanted to get, and we were very intentional about keeping our flexibility. if you study and look at our cap, we do want to do a couple of things. We hope that we can have another championship run next year for sure, and we're going to work hard to try to keep the pieces around LeBron and AD, build pieces around LeBron and AD to do that. But the future, if you
okay, look, yeah. So I mean, he's probably gonna go into what I just said. So next offseason, you could get like like Nerlens Noel, which would be really clean again with AD for defensive wise. Jeremy Grant, I doubt we get. We'll probably have to give him a bigger contract, like a multi-year too. So it might eat up at our 2021 free agency. This is 2021 free agency, our cap, which I don't know if I'd really want that. But it'd make next year, like this season, upcoming season, like it'd give us a way better run, like a way better chance to repeat, which is what you want. But at the same time, it's like, I don't know if I want to eat up at our cap, because then in 2021 free agents we could get another big star. So it's kind of like, that's probably what he's talking about.
Study our cap. We have the flexibility to say, can we add another really, really talented young
D-Book
player to run it out with AD if he chooses to stay as a free agent for 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yeah, see, for AD to stay here, honestly, I think that man wants to dip and go to Chicago after this next, after his next 4 years. But if he does stay, we need to get him somebody else besides LeBron, because, LeBron's out of here after that. Man's had a great...
There's been no letdown in LeBron's production, career. And so much of that is a testament to the way he takes care of his body, and he's one of the highest IQ players the game has ever seen.
Facts.
So mentally, he just attacks the opponent and picks the game apart with his size and his skill level and his mental IQ, and none of that is going away anytime soon. So I think the runway is there, and we are going to continue to build around AD and LeBron for the years he has left, and then beyond that with AD. Okay, so what is about this
I already said what I had to say.
quote that is so revealing about the Lakers' future plans? Well, for one thing, it confirms what we already thought about the Lakers, and that is that they have their eye on the offseason of 2021. If you look at the contracts they signed last offseason, it was pretty cler. All of the deals
the season before, not this, like the year before what we signed, bro, we had our whole team. It was dope, I don't know why. I mean, it was kind of like, I think we won. I forget which offseason, but basically we had like a bunch of 1 years. I think it was this season. Yeah, we had a bunch of 1 years. 1 or 2 years. No, so it was 2 seasons ago then. Pretty sure. But yeah, literally like after that, like the whole fucking team was gone, dude. It was crazy. So we had like stupid cap space.
After 2 years. So JaVale McGee, Avery Bradley, Davius Caldwell.
I want Avery Bradley
back. You name it, Alex Caruso, anybody that they signed last offseason.
That
contract went at most 2 years and then stopped in order
to
give them cap room in the offseason of 2021.
Funny.
Now, why would they do that? Well, there's some big names on the free agent market potentially, depending on what they do this offseason that year, including Giannis Antetokounmpo, Kawhi Leonard, Paul George, DeMar DeRozan, Rudy Gobert.
DeMar don't want to come here. Fuck Gobert.
Drew Holiday.
Drew Holiday would be
the list
good
goes on and on and on. It's a very deep free agent class, potentially. And so the Lakers, it appeared that they wanted some cap space to play with that offseason. And Rob talked about valuing future flexibility. But he also explained the balancing act that the Lakers are in. He said they want to do a couple of things. He said, first of all, they want to hope that they can have a championship run next season.
Right.
So they want to be able to win another championship with LeBron James and Anthony Davis, and they're going to try to put the pieces around LeBron and AD in order to do that. He said, keep the pieces and build the pieces. So that means retain the players.
Keep Rondo, keep Alex, keep Dwight if you can, but he might dip. He might stay, to be honest. Keep Bradley, sign Noel, hopefully Grant. You're gonna have to trade Kuz. I fuck with Kuz, but you're gonna have to trade Kuz and Danny to get Grant. Pretty sure. Yeah. And a first round. Yeah, fuck it. We don't need a first round. We got cap space, baby.
They've got now that they feel are the core pieces,
first round pick.
And then build in some other players, so potentially some additions coming this offseason. But then that second thing has got me really excited for the Lakers and the future of this organization and how locked in they are on what needs to happen.
2021.
Here's what they don't want. They don't want LeBron to eventually decline. And Rob was very careful to say that LeBron is not declining. He is 100% still performing at a high level, even though he's a few months away from turning 36. His IQ allows him to play the game at an extremely high level, and so they're going to do everything they can to win right now around LeBron and Anthony Davis.
So
but they're also very real about the fact that at some point, what they don't want is LeBron starting to decline and Anthony Davis saying, okay, now I need to go somewhere else because I'm stuck on a team that's capped out, that doesn't have an opportunity to win
100%.
with me going forward, doesn't
100%.
have another star in place. Instead, Pelinka says, if you study our cap...
I don't know, like, honestly, like, I guess just bad trades, but, like, how do you put yourself in a position where, like, I mean, you know, the Lakers were there for the last fucking 10 years, so, you know, I can't even talk shit, but at the same time, like, how do you put your team in a position where, you know, you're, like, shit for, like, ever? Like, the Knicks, I mean, they just keep getting draft picks, and I don't know what the Knicks are doing. But, like, yeah, how did we get in that 10-year drive? You know what I'm saying? It's just, like, bro, just be, like, smart with your money, bro. Like, at least be a playoff team, you know, consistently. Like, I don't think you gotta win chips, like, every 3 years. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like, how did the Lakers clap ourselves? So, like, the Luol Deng contract, yeah, that shit was bad. That shit is still bad. That shit is horrible.
You have the flexibility to say, can we add another really, really talented young player to run it out with AD? Yeah, that means their goal for next season is to win another championship, but their secondary goal, and it's going to be from here on out until they find this player, is to land another star to play with Anthony Davis. And notice he said a young player, so that eliminates some players from our list. Like we talked about the Chris Paul rumors. To me, this quote makes it less likely they would go add a Chris Paul because he would limit their future flexibility. And he's older. He's not a guy that you can put in and say this is going to be the guy after LeBron.
Bro, I've seen things Davis. On like
so
Instagram,
who will that player be? Well, that's
not
very clear at this point, but it does mean the Lakers are going to be really opportunistic because, again, we now know their two goals. Win a championship next year and find another star that can grow with Anthony Davis for the future, for the post-LeBron future. So I would expect the Lakers to be very, very opportunistic. If that means adding that player now, let's say something pops up this offseason and they think they can get a young player that either is about to become a star, like is on that path, or they believe will be a star.
Like who? Like Job?
I would expect them to go ahead and make that move. Because if they can land that piece right now, there can be an overlap between the two eras. You can have the LeBron AD era and the Anthony Davis and whoever this mystery player is era. Those two things can overlap. You can have all three of them together at the same time. In fact, that was the Lakers' original plan last offseason, was 3 stars when they were pursuing Kawhi Leonard. So, again, I think they would be very opportunistic if the possibility opens up of landing a player they think can fit that mold.
Kawhi is a funny guy,
That doesn't mean
though.
for sure that's going to happen. I would still expect them to target a lot of veterans this offseason because they need to win next season. And frankly, the opportunities to land a young player who is either a star or has star potential, it's pretty rare. But the offseason of 2021, they'll have another crack at it. They'll have more money in free agency to go spend, and they could be targeting some of these big-name players. But again, it's good to hear Rob say specifically
I doubt we're gonna get Giannis.
That the Lakers have those two goals. Win a championship now.
I don't want PG or Kawhi because, you know,
another player
maybe we'll say fuck the
Lakers,
so alright, but you too, bitch.
To make sure that he sticks around. Oh, man, guys, I am so excited about
make it past the second round, baby.
Because it tells us that the Lakers are concerned about not just now, but the future, and they're
Clipper fans, I'm sorry, dude. I'm sorry. Like, you know, like, as a sports fan, you know, yo, fuck y'all, you know, you and the Celtics. But, like, at least the Celtics be winning shit, you know? I mean, they haven't won in a cool minute, but that's besides the point. But, like, Clipper fans, dude, like, you know, it's like, I low-key feel bad. You know, you're the Clippers, so it's like, no. But at the same time, it's like, dude, y'all don't catch a break, bro. That's tough.
Targeting
it's crazy.
Young star players. So, let me know your thoughts.
Tough.
Who might that mystery player be? Who should they go after?
That's how I was gonna wrap this. I bet this video's been going on for dummy long because I just talk out of my ass. But yeah, who do y'all think that, like, you know? I just kept saying D-Book. I fucking that was D-Book. If it's D-Book, oh my god, bro, D-Book's a pimp, bro. Y'all hear about that story about D-Book and the whole sons at the hotel with the little shorty? Alright, I'm gonna show that. But yeah, yo, D-Book, yo, that'd be crazy. When he kept saying a young star, I'm like, who? Like he's on a rookie like Donovan. Donovan's a pimp. But, like, I don't know. Like, I really don't have. I would, like, D-Book would dopest. I wish we get D-Book for that. I don't know, man. I'm gonna stop talking my ass off. Anyways, y'all, that's the video. You know, this is like way different than my usual stuff. So, yeah. I mean, I already said what I want. You know, bro. Like, if you a basketball fan, you ain't gotta be a Laker fan. If you're watching this, you're probably a Laker fan. So it's like, you know. So, if anything, you know, we'll fuck with each other even more because, you know, we a Laker fan. 2020 champs, baby. But it's like, you know, if you're just a basketball fan, bro, subscribe, like, or, like, you don't even have to, you know, fuck the YouTube. I mean, if you subscribe, like, I love you. But even, you don't have to, bro. Just go to my Twitch, and then when I'm live, like, bro, let's just talk our shit. You know, like, I just, you know, I don't know. Because I be talking, like, in my stream and stuff, and, like, they're like, you know, basketball. Got a couple, you know, kind of a couple basketball fans. But, you know, nothing crazy. So, I should probably start streaming 2K. That'd probably help. But, yeah, anyways, y'all, I appreciate y'all watching the video. Thank you so much if you made it to the end. And if you didn't, well, you know, whatever I'm saying is fucking pointless. But anyways, appreciate y'all. Thank you so much, and I'll catch you on the next one. Deuces.